Residents in the town of Sisters are getting used to hearing the sound of construction in the area. Blake Allen went to the small town today to talk about recent growth.
Sisters has long been known as a small, quaint community in Central Oregon, a place for those to go for a small town and rural lifestyle. However, things are starting to change. That's right, the small city is now seeing many new residential and commercial projects. Just to drive down a street like this and you can see what once was an open space, now a new subdivision. City planners tell us that this year to date there were 97 residential building permits issued, 170 residential units pending in what is being called the McKenzie Meadows subdivision, and 50 apartments pending in the Three Wind development. Not to mention commercial projects both under construction and pending as well, including 2 new hotels, a warehouse, and a credit union building. Local broker Jackie Herring says the Sisters real estate market is extremely competitive, with rising demand from people moving out of urban areas and working remotely, not to mention a demand far above the inventory.
Buyers get frustrated, number one, with lack of inventory. When they get here, they're excited and they think, I'm going to have a selection of 20 or 30 properties. When they have 10, there's a disappointment factor that comes.
As for what local residents think about the change, Shirley Miller is a longtime Sisters resident. In fact, she's been in town since 1958. She says the city's growth has had a positive effect on her life.
I worked at the Gallery Restaurant for 27 years, and growth made my life better because I'm retired and I'm living the good life on the money that I save.
However, she says for her kids, the rising real estate costs as demand grows is making it hard for them to afford a home.
No, for them to get a house in Sisters, my daughter is applying for a Habitat house. I don't know if that's going to happen. If it does, it won't be for a couple years. But I work at the Kiwanis Food Bank. I see the result of homelessness in Sisters. I see the result of not being able to afford your rent.
She says some of these are longtime residents in town that just can't keep up.
And the sad part is a lot of the people that come into the food bank I've known for years. They've been here for years, and maybe that's the only place they can stay.
In Sisters, Blake Allen, News Channel 21.